Hey lovelies, how are we all doing today? Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber, and a big fat welcome if you're new around here. My name is Azrnyx and today we are doing a apartment speed build. And this is one that I just sort of randomly decided to do. There was no plan or anything. I just sort of went into the world map and had a look at the lots that there were available and thought, you know what, I feel like doing an apartment build. I haven't done one of those in forever. So here we are building an apartment for a photographer, or what I imagine would be a photographer style apartment. I suppose you could also use maybe instead of a photographer, whatever the job, the career that came with the Mashuno stuff pack as well. That's the sort of vibes that I was trying to go with. Is quite modern, and is chic the right word? I'm not sure. I'm no stylist, that's for sure. But yeah, I sort of just wanted to have a play with some modern vibes. Now I made this kind of like a studio, but it's sort of got like this massive glass divider right in the, well, not in the middle, but right on one side, to sort of help separate the bedroom from the lounge and living and dining spaces just a little bit more. There's no dining table with this lot either. It's literally just the bar, but I kind of figure that 1 or 2 Sims max would be living in this apartment at any one time. So that is sort of what I went with. And to start with, I definitely thought about having the bedroom separate. I was playing around with the layout of this build for a little while, but not too long considering, especially because I don't actually have to cut this down at all. It was a lot quicker to do than a lot of my other builds generally are, so that's good. I actually used the glass floor panels from Island Living to make this screen, and I used the tool mod to sort of rotate them 90 degrees so that they were upright like that and looked more like, you know, glass window panes. I've used this trick a few times in the house that I built for my subscriber. More recently, I think, is when I used it, and I just think it's a really cool trick. And I mean, I don't think the tool mods was specifically for doing things inside a lot, but I think Twisted Mixie, actually I think I saw a post from him just recently, and he sort of said that he didn't expect builders to use it in the way that they had. So that's really exciting because tool stands for takes objects off lot. So it was designed so that Simmers could move by mode objects out onto the street and help make the streets look like more lived in and more communal. For example, you could put like benches out onto the side of the road, or like more greenery and planting and, you know, stuff like that, and just cool stuff that isn't actually on the street to sort of make it look a little bit, I suppose, busier, in a good way though. So it's really, really cool to see people actually using it to do stuff on their own lots. For example, making their own lots look way more crazy and moving objects around and twisting them and making them look far more magical than they ever could if you just had like just the Sims installed, no mods, no nothing. This mod is incredible for builders. If you don't already have it, you should definitely think about getting it and learning how to use it properly, because when used right, you can do incredible stuff with it. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to talking about the build. Basically, I messed around with this for a while in terms of layout, like you saw right at the beginning. I wanted to put a desk with a computer in, as well as like a photography station and a bedroom and a bathroom and a kitchen, and basically everything you need to live, plus those little extra photography studio type deals. And I didn't actually end up having any room for the photography studio that I wanted to do. So in the end, you kind of just end up with a desk with a camera on a tripod right next to it. And I call that a day / photography apartment. To be honest, I kind of just thought if you have a sim that's in the photography, I suppose, career or whatever it is, it would be cool to have like a separate generic lot that is a photography studio that your Sims can just come and use. Because I mean, I'm not like, I love the idea of having a photographer sim. I haven't played through that gameplay myself, but it would be really cool to have a separate lot, not on your Sims, like in your Sims house or in your Sims space, to do their career and / you know, kind of work from home. So that is kind of what I thought would be cool to sort of do with this, because I didn't have enough room for like the, what do you call it, the backdrop or whatever it is, but I'm sure there's like someone in the gallery who's already made a photography studio that's a generic lot, or that you can make into a generic lot and have that your like career lot, if you know what I mean. Like if your sim decides to work from home one day but they don't actually have a space to work from home, then you can just take them to this generic lot and work from home outside of home, I suppose. Yeah, that works. But yeah, that was the idea behind, well, my justification, I suppose, behind not actually including a photography studio type space, especially because the lot itself is so small in the first place, and I know that lots of people like to try and play the game with no cheats, so not use the motherload cheat or money or kaching or rosebud or any of that. But I kind of see making a generic lot as a get around to not, you know, using those money cheats in a starter game. So that was sort of where I decided to go with that, and where my head is going with that right now. So sorry for rambling. I'm completely gone off topic. Well, not completely, but mostly, as is normal around here. But I think I'm going to leave you guys here to enjoy the rest of the video peacefully. I'll stop my rambling so that you can just watch. There's not really much more to it though, I don't think. It's sort of just cluttering it up, finishing the kitchen, and obviously the bathroom, which is where we are now. But yeah, it's pretty simple, not much else to it. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do consider liking and subscribing. It would mean a lot, and hopefully I can keep making content that you guys enjoy. It's a lot of fun, and it's cool to see your comments and to see that you guys like it, or if you don't like it, what you would have done differently. I hope you guys are having a lovely day wherever you are in the world. I hope you're looking out for one another, and I will talk to you in the next one. Okay, bye. Under your spotlight. That's the way every day goes. Looking back, I know we started falling. We were falling in love, yeah. Took my heart and you rode off. Was I feeling never enough for you, baby? When you left me chasing you. Trying to find a place where we can be. Under your spotlight.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA. I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah. She needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me.